The schoolhouse was torn down and moved to BG's campus nearly 100 years later. It currently houses the university's collection of educational memorabilia. The Office of Multicultural Affairs has been organizing the conference every year up until this year. They plan on breaking up the conference into smaller events for future Black History Months. 7 major faiths were represented at today's breakfast. Among them were major faiths like Judaism, Islam, and Catholicism. The Office of Multicultural Affairs hosted the 16th and final Black Issues Conference. The office will stop funding future conferences because of financial constraints. Planning Committee Chair Sheila Brown says potential future events can have the same impact as the conference.
I think that some of the things that are planned for the future could be just as able to gain the momentum that the Black Issues Conference has.
Black Student Union President Greg Harrison says he anticipated the end of the conference.
I wasn't surprised, and I don't mean that in a shady way. With my understanding of university trends, it made sense. That doesn't make it right, but I wasn't surprised.
Harrison says the Black Student Union would take the lead in organizing a potential new conference. The Office of Multicultural Affairs has been organizing the conference every year up until this year. They plan on breaking up the conference into smaller events for future Black History Months. This year, the BGSU community gave a final farewell to the Black Issues Conference. Juan Pimiento reporting. The Bowling Green community gathered for the inaugural Community Interfaith Breakfast. Not in Our Town, BGSU, and the city of Bowling Green collaborated to organize the breakfast. Not in Our Town co-chair Gary Saunders says the city was in need of an event like the breakfast.
I think Bowling Green's been hungry for positive ways to think about our diversity as opposed to thinking about it as problem. And I don't know what all is going to come out of that, but it's got to be good.
BGSU's Equity and Diversity Officer Vicky Koliki says the event shows Not in Our Town's progress.
I thought it was an amazing event. I'm just so proud of, after 2 years, that this is the kind of programming that's coming out of Not in Our Town, bringing the community and the campus together. So I'm just very happy.
Speakers from different faiths share their thoughts on the theme of peace. 7 major faiths were represented at today's breakfast. Among them were major faiths like Judaism, Islam, and Catholicism. The event also featured religious-based music and artwork from high school students. Juan Pimiento reporting. Tom's Club hosted the first night of Trivia Crack Live. The event, based on the popular game, was a charity fundraiser for the organization. President Rodrigo Patterson says it served to help both the organization and the BGSU community.
This event really helped us, A, get our name out there, B, just provide a fun night for people to de-stress after midterms, right before spring break, and then C, to raise awareness for some awesome charities, philanthropies, and causes around campus.
Contestant Chris Lantin says the event was a creative way to bring people together.
I think it's a really creative event. It was awesome. I would have never thought about doing it, and I really commend the Tom's Club on BG's campus for thinking of this and bringing us all together.
More than 20 organizations donated and participated in the event. The mission of Tom's Club is to raise positive awareness for the less fortunate ones. They host fundraisers like Trivia Crack Live to fulfill their mission. The club raised more than $350 to be donated to the Cocoon Shelter. Juan Pimiento reporting.